And then a match day. It is Ghana versus Nigeria. And I tell you, it's going to be a tough one. Yes, this is qualification for the Championship of African Nations. That is a tournament designed by the Confederation of African Football for locally based players. So, yes, the tournament is designed in such a way that players who ply their trade in the domestic competitions qualify to play. It is called a CHAN, and it has been a tournament that has stayed with us for quite some time. Ghana's performance at the CHAN when it started was incredible. I remember in 2009, that Chan team of Ghana, it was a super team. It included players like Charles, the terrible Terror Taylor. And in those days, it was a huge one. Ghana actually won over Congo in the group stages, and Congo, led by Trezor Mabi Mputu of TP Mazembe then, defeated Ghana in the finals. The second tournament was another super performance from the Black Galaxies. At the time, they were known as the local Black Stars, but today they are called the Black Galaxies. So Ghana has been a mainstay, a consistent performer at the CHAN tournament. In recent times, we were bad. In fact, we had not qualified for a very long time until we qualified last year. And even when we qualified, it was a disaster because our last game that we're looking for qualification, we met Madagascar, and the story is something that you know, the rest is history. So we've been very poor at the CHAN in recent times, even though we started as one of the super powerhouses of the CHAN when it was inaugurated by the Confederation of African Football. Now, Ghana qualified over Nigeria for the last edition. Ghana qualified over Nigeria for the last edition. The Black Galaxies won in Ghana. They lost in Nigeria. On aggregate, it was tied, and so penalties was used to separate the two teams. And Ghana eventually qualified. That team was led by Daniel Efriye Banier. There was this boy called Augustin Randolph. That team, I remember very well. Kasim Razak of Great Olympics. At that time, there was Abekwe, a striker of Great Olympics. And then Asante Kotoko'S Danlat Ibrahim was the goalkeeper then. All of them are not here today. And so there's a new crop of players to take on Nigeria at the Accra Sports Stadium, 3 p.m. Sunday, and it is going to be a top game. Now, let me run you by the Black Galaxies lineup as Coach Didi Dramani will use today at the Accra Sports Stadium. So we are looking at Black Galaxies and the lineup for today's game. The Black Galaxies will be represented by Hearts of Oaks goalkeeper Benjamin Asare in post. There are 3 goalkeepers in camp. Yes, there's the goalkeeper of Nations FC, Kofi Mensah, and then another goalkeeper from Midiema, and then Hearts of Oaks goalkeeper. But per the reports that I am picking, per the intel that I have in camp, and per training schedules and friendly games played over the period, Benjamin Asare is the favorite to keep the post. Right back, of course, will be Kamaldeen Mahmoudou of Midiema. Remember, Kamaldeen Mahmoudou played for the Black Stars of Ghana when some players withdrew after we went to the 11th November Stadium in Luanda to draw with Angola, the Palancras Negras. Some players withdrew from that game, and Kamaldeen Mahmoudou was called by head coach Otuado to replace those players, and he actually played for the Black Stars of Ghana. On the left side, another Black Stars player, I mean senior national team player, Isaac Afu, will also be on the left side, and he's the captain for Samates. One of the best players on the domestic scene is Isaac Afu. Isaac Afu will operate as the left back for the Black Galaxies. In central defense, 2 Black Stars players. So I've mentioned right side Black Stars, main Black Stars. I've mentioned left side Black Stars, and in central defense, 2 Black Stars players will be there for the Black Galaxies. Yes, Razak Simpson, on his debut call-up, started for Ghana at Luanda in Angola when we played the Palancras Negras in the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. And on that day, everybody thought he was the best player on the field as far as Ghana is concerned. So he is a Black Stars player, and he will be there to represent the Black Galaxies. He will start alongside Ebenezer Aban of Pando Out of Lions. And Ebenezer Aban is also a Black Stars player. So in the last game that Ghana played with Niger, Ebenezer Aban was introduced from the bench. Ebenezer Aban made his debut when Ghana played Niger at the Accra Sports Stadium. Even though we lost that game by 2 goals to 1, he was there and he played in that particular game. So that is the back line. The defensive midfield position will be occupied by the young boy who plays his club football for Atram Visa Academy. His name is Hafiz Ibrahim. Hafiz Ibrahim, surprisingly, is a starter for the national teams, even though he plays for Atramvisa, a Division 1 club. The boy is definitely a special talent. And so he will start at the base of the midfield for the Black Stars of Ghana. Now, the Black Galaxies of Ghana, sorry. So the Black Galaxies will now have to get a player who will do the ball carrier duties, a player who will do the box to box duties, a player who occupy the central midfield position. And in the central midfield position, the coach, as I speak, is still thinking about 2 players, Manuel Mante of Midiema and Yakubu of Baseke Holy Stars. Those are the 2 players that the coach is considering. I know Manuel Mante, because of the experience he has amassed over the years, will be starting in that particular position. Then Derek Fojo is favorite to play in the number 10 role. Derek Fojo favorite to play in the number 10 role. Now let's proceed. Between Derek Fojo and Wahid Fuseni Nema, one of them will be playing as the number 10. Yes, and the coach may favor Derek Fojo in that position. Asante Kotoko'S striker, informed striker, Albert Amoah, Aviator, will start as the striker, the leading striker for the team. Yes, take it from me. Albert Amoah will start. Albert Amoah is in camp with Raman of Nswachemai, and then there's another top striker, but Albert Amoah will start in that position. On the right side of attack, we will have Stephen Amankona. Remember Stephen Amankona of Bekum Chelsea? He won the Goal King last season in Ghana here. Last season, Stephen Amankona won the Goal King in the Ghana Premier League. And so Stephen Amankona will start as the right-sided winger. And so right wing forward will be Stephen Amankona. On the left side of attack, I told you, if Wahid Fuseni Nema is operated as the 10, then Derek Fojo obviously will start on the wings at the left side. The coach is interested in using wingers who can contribute to goals, wingers who can assist and also score. And that is why the coach made use the lineup that I've just given you. This is the intel that I've just picked up from the Black Galaxies camp. And I can tell you that the coach obviously will try as much as possible to get a very good win. Yes, the coach of the Black Galaxies, Didi Dramani, is an experienced coach. He has coached national teams and he has coached club level. He coached Asante Kotoko, where he won 2 league titles. Remember, he won the double for Asante Kotoko during the reign of Samuel Opokunti as the general manager. Then the coach has also been part of the national teams. He started with the the Black Maidens? Then he moved on. In fact, remember, he's been an assistant coach to the Black Stars. So when Ghana last played in the African Cup of Nations and the World Cup, he was an assistant coach to the Black Stars. So this is the lineup of the Black Stars of Ghana, or the Black Galaxies of Ghana, as they take on their Nigerian counterparts. It is going to be a difficult game. Yes, we'll run you updates on this particular channel at 3 p.m. when the Black Galaxies take on Nigeria at the Accra Sports Stadium. Thank you for always watching us. We are grateful that you continue to watch us. May the Almighty God be with us all. God bless you.